Hey, so today I am doing a tutorial on Angelika. She has a channel with her friend Charlie. Check out that channel, I have it linked down below. But today we're doing a monochromatic look, all red, and Angelika is super into neutrals. She loves nude lips and neutral colors and winged liner, so she wanted to do something different. So we're not doing winged liner, we're kind of creating a faux wing using the shadows, and we're doing bright red lips to go with her gorgeous hair. We didn't really have a plan at this point, but we kind of winged it. I primed her face using the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer and the Professional, and then I primed her eyes. I forget which primer, it was an eye primer. And now we're going in with Colored Rain Queen of Hearts eyeshadow palette. She was really excited to try it, so I'm going in with a Delium Tools brush, creating that really beautiful deep outer V using the deep chocolate shade and the lighter purpley and brown shades. And then I take a Sephora brush and I kind of blend it all out. The Sephora brush is clean just to make everything nice and smoky. I had to pull a cream colored shadow powder from one of my Viseart palettes just because the Colored Rain palette didn't have anything like that. I needed it for underneath the brow bone and to kind of blend everything out, so I added that. And now I'm taking a flat wide Delium Tools brush and smoking out the lower lash line with that deep brown shade. I go back in and just keep blending. This process took quite a while. Just keep blending and perfecting that shape because we're not putting a wing. So I wanted it to elongate her eyes without, using the structured wing. So we're blending and blending. I used that cream shade everywhere around the edges of the darkness. Now I'm taking this beautiful metallic cranberry shade from the palette and I'm patting that on the center of the eye and then blending it out from the center to meet up and overlap with those deeper shades that we already laid down, and I'm bringing it all the way to the inner corner. And then after I kind of lay it all down really nice and carefully, I go in and just completely blend it. I blend the edges and blend over it and diffuse it, make it look really nice and seamless, and that just makes it so that everything blends in together, but it does lose some of the vibrancy. So I go back in a couple times and pack on the shade. Although these shades are super pigmented, so it doesn't really need a whole lot of work, but I intensified it, and actually Angelika looked at the eye look and was like, hey, can you put some more? So then I put some more, and in the inner corner I used that light icy shade, but I actually, at the end, we decided to use a Jeffree Star face highlighter that I have, that's sort of violet tone, so we went ahead and used that in the inner corner later. So if you're following along, you can choose whatever highlight shade you want. But now I'm using a Burgundy Tarte Clay Gel Liner to tightline and to line the upper lash line very closely without creating a wing, because even though we're not doing a wing, we still want to create that definition, and we're doing falsies today, so we want to hide that band. Angelika has amazing natural lashes. When she throws on a coat of mascara, her lashes look like falsies. They're like as long as falsies, so she didn't really need the falsies, but she had these really great Ardell ones, so we used them, and they're awesome and flare out at the end, so they create a really nice elongated cat eye without the wing again. We're going in with foundation using the Beauty Blender. I used her Clinique perfecting one, that full coverage one, And we did a light coat of that. And now we're going in with the Tarte Shape Tape underneath the eyes and in all the usual places. So a little bit on the forehead, anywhere that I saw a little bit of darkness, around the mouth, all that. And then after blending all of that out, we are baking a little bit. So I'm putting a light-ish layer for baking. Like, I'm not going overboard with the powder, just because we wanted to try the Kat Von D powder, and I haven't tried it enough to know exactly how it works, so I didn't want to go over the board and bake too much, or so I did a fairly light coat for baking underneath the eyes, underneath the contour, around the mouth, and I swept it away after just a few minutes, just because, this powder is new to both of us. So now I'm taking the medium cool contour shade from Makeup Geek, and I'm contouring her cheekbones along the hairline, and I bring it down along the jawline as well. It's a beautiful natural shade for her golden complexion. Really, really lovely. I was debating between using the cool and the warm contour shade in medium for her from Makeup Geek. Either one would have worked, but this one looked especially lovely on her. I'm taking a brow powder, just a medium brown brow powder, and filling in her brows, mostly on the, making the tail end the darkest and making the inner part of the brows a little bit lighter, and just lightly filling them in because she has amazing natural brows. And then I'm cleaning up around the edges just to make everything look nice and precise, even though her brows are amazing already. She mentioned that she does that, so I went ahead and did that for her as well. Now I'm taking that Jeffree Star icy purple highlighter that I have. I got at IMATS. She really wanted to try it, and even though our eye look is warm, we said that we would just go ahead and do what we felt like. So we used this cool toned highlighter. It's super intense on her left cheekbone. I went a little bit ham and needed to blend that out a lot. We added that to the inner corners of the eyes and the cheekbones and the nose. So she was glowing like crazy. We had to blend all that out. So after we did this, I went over her face with a big fluffy brush. We added her Ardell lashes. She threw on one of my NARS Audacious lipsticks. I believe it was Marlene. I can't remember the name, but she threw on a red lipstick from the NARS Audacious line, and we called it a day. So this is the final look. I think that turned out really nice. Oh, we also sprayed her face with MAC Fix Plus and the Skindinavia finishing spray. I tried to go in with the all-nighter from Urban Decay, but the spray was being really unreliable and spraying her face with big blobs of liquid, which was annoying. But yeah, I think the look turned out really nice. Please leave a comment in the comment section down below letting me know what you think about this look. And check out their channel and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Join my Cake Face family, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye, loves.